I definitely remember the first time I played Mario.
Wow, that takes me back.
The little red handyman and his terrible bulk? Yeah, I remember.
I'm like having a flashback.
It was the summer of Reagan, and my older brother told me he had a secret. He brought me into the den where there was this little gray box by the TV and said, I made this box. And inside the box is Mario, who I also made.
I was 7, and my elderly best friend invited me over on Christmas Day to play the Nintendo he'd bought for the son he couldn't have. I was thrilled.
I had just woken up from another dream where I tried and failed to prevent Greg Louganis from slamming his head into the diving board. My mother was standing over me and she said it's time for Mario, and she was right.
It took me hours to get the Nintendo working. I mean, first you had to boil the console, then the cartridge, and then crack the Nintendo open and tear out its forebrain so it couldn't plan or dream.
My brother turned on the box he built, and there he was, my nephew Mario.
I started making Mario run around, and I'd never done anything like that. Sure, I'd guided my quiet father by his bangs through an empty waste treatment plant at night, but this was completely different.
It was like I'd been transported to this insane, beautiful world full of bricks, flags, money, some letters, and a woman.
The first time I got the star that turns Mario cruel, I mean, that was awesome.
The star changed Mario into a god of raw hate, and I was his priest.
His flesh became the animal rage that drove Cain to strike down his brother Abel, and I stopped being accountable for his actions.
I played for hours. Eventually, though, I got totally stumped by the riddle of Luigi's bones.
To this day, I never solved the riddle of Luigi's bones. Honestly, how is anyone supposed to reassemble a complete Luigi out of nothing but ribs?
He's really small, and he's got so many fucking bones. I mean, it's annoying.
I didn't try solving the riddle. I just crushed Luigi's bones to dust for the wind to scatter. I did this by jumping.
I solved the riddle of the bones, and the Nintendo coughed up the bone, and I kept the bone, and here it is.
Now, I didn't beat the game that first time, but the next day, I pried the cartridge open and scraped out the meat. It smelled warm.
That game was so awesome.
Man, Mario ruled.
It's just the best.